Hello, hello,
Hello.
hello.
There's the comment.
Yeah, you're going to have to let us know how the sound is because we got our new fancy mic.
Can you hear
Yeah.
us okay?
There's one in here. See if we actually did get 2 of these microphones, but apparently I have to download some certain kind of application or something in order to run both mics at once. So hopefully, excuse me, hopefully by our next live, then I'll have mine right here, and Sammy will have hers over there, and we'll have our own.
It's okay though. We can
We'll have our own mic.
sit back forever.
Yeah.
Hi Ariel. Hi Dinkin.
Ariel.
Hi Stabby. Hi TNT.
We may be shy a few, cause Mike and DD5 and Junk to Jim's is doing a birthday live for Mike today. Today is Mike's 37th birthday.
37.
37.
Speaking of Coco, Ariel, look. Can you read it?
He is a spoiled little mama's boy. For sure. For sure. Let me go see my wife. Spoiled little mama's
It's
boy.
my baby. It's my baby. And Gary is 30. Really?
Who all we got in here? Who is?
Gary. Dr. Jim. He's 30. So he's the one that has the other birthday.
Oh, it's Gary's birthday too? Gary from Junk to Jim's, it's his birthday as well. Is that what you said?
Yeah. That's what he said.
Really? I'll be darned.
Probably need to tell him my birthday.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was my or Gary's birthday
Thank
too.
you for that. Wait for some more to come in. He said it's tomorrow. Hi,
Oh,
Biddy
tomorrow.
Boo
Okay, then
Brown.
I'll go in and wish
Good
him a
to
happy
see
birthday
you here.
tomorrow.
This is my Biddy Boo. This is my Biddy Coco.
Biddy Boo
My
Brown.
baby.
Hello. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Nice to see you here. Hope all is well with all y'all.
I said it's a little different. We got this
Stop it.
new mic.
I'm glad it's working well thus far, anyhow.
There we go. That'll work a little better. There we go.
I put my glasses on today so I can read the comments. Hi, Mama. I was waiting for
Hey,
you.
Cheryl.
Hi, Mama. Hi,
Hello,
Tish.
Cheryl. And Tish.
Good to see you. Good. I'm glad all is well.
Right. I've had a super long day today. I actually, for some reason, we fell asleep about what time? Probably 9, 10 o'clock. And I woke up about 1:30 this morning, had to go pee, and I could not go back to sleep. So I came out here and laid on the couch and watching YouTube shorts and trying to fall back asleep. And of course, the time right as I was just starting to finally doze off to sleep, Sam come out.
Hi, it's time to get up.
Ready for work. So,
but what the dingaling didn't do was take a sleeping medicine, and he did not realize it until I told him.
I did not until it was lunchtime today. Sam noticed it, and
either way, he didn't take it.
Yeah, didn't take my sleeping medicine. And I was trying to figure out why. Like, I never just wake up in the middle of the night, not be able to go back to sleep. I mean, I wake up in the middle of the night all the time, but being able to fall back asleep, I was like wide awake at 1:30 because I remember I didn't even look at the time. I went and used the bathroom. I came back to bed, and I laid down and tossed and turned for a minute and realized, God, man, I can't. Hopefully it's like not that, I got to look at the clock and it was 1:30 in the morning. Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I
hate those nights. I had that night last Friday or last Thursday night going into Friday. I had done the same thing.
Enough.
Well, I was more worried about Zeus.
So
yeah, sometimes okay. When we first got together, he was really difficult to get up, and you can ask his mother, who is in here, and they would have to do all kinds of stuff to get him up when he was a kid.
when I was a kid,
I'm not that easy, or I'm not that hard to wake up. I wake myself up. I have to wake David up because he can't hear. Whenever he goes out, he cannot hear an alarm.
Yeah.
He can't hear a phone. He can't hear a text message. He can't hear anything go off. So,
I think I don't know. I can, like, say if I had no other choice and I was here by myself and I knew, like, my mind was like programmed before I went to bed, knowing that I had to wake up from an alarm, then I could. I've done it. Matter of fact, Sam went to Indiana for like 3 months, and I was on time every single day. So it's possible. But whenever Sam's here, she is my alarm clock. So I don't mentally program myself.
Because he knows I'm going to wake him up.
Maybe take an extra sleeping medicine.
Yes, that's exactly
always.
right.
Yeah, it couldn't happen. I slept great all 3 days of the weekend, and then for no darn reason.
And Sissy's gotten better about it. See? Thank you, Kara.
She called me every day, but she didn't have to.
Oh.
I was up.
I just told him his sister was here then at that time, so I figure, he may also have had a little bit of help.
I can do
Way
it.
to go, Kara. Way to step in.
You can kind of tell anytime I'm super tired.
Yeah. And it's so hot. The dash said 101. I know Kara's hot. I know Tracy's hot. And anybody else that's in. I'm sure Texas is too. Is it hot there too, Tish?
Yeah, well, y'all, probably most of you seen my short today. So my dad and my uncle are our loader operators. Well, my uncle, I believe he's on vacation the whole week. Is he on vacation all week?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's off all week. So that leaves a loader open, which means that leaves an air-conditioned compartment. And I will be taking advantage of that as much as possible. So I try to get my stuff done on the yard that I have to do physically done as quickly as possible in the morning when it's not too god-awful hot, and then jump in the loader for the second half of the day whenever it starts getting steamy.
We try to get there
outside.
Early. The boss is still letting us come in a little bit early.
Yeah.
And then that puts us out a little bit early, which is convenient.
Well, the heat went away. Last week we had an
beautiful.
amazing week all week, and then
next week it's supposed to start going back down. Will you stop?
Yeah, this is supposed to be the last blast, and then we'll be going into fall weather.
What I am.
So, how's everybody else doing?
Tish, I really enjoyed listening. Yeah, boiling, she said. I really enjoyed listening to you and Sherman's Farm.
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoyed that, and it was wonderful to hear him talk. Hi, Danimals.
Hello.
And we listened to yours too, and I thoroughly enjoy listening to people's testimonies and the lives that they walked. I know maybe Josh's wasn't so much a testimony, but it was a lot that he did feel and go through, and we can all relate to that. And I love the message that come out of that.
Yeah, that was super.
Perfect.
I loved how you did that. How you just left it open for anybody to come in and talk to you. Like, that was super cool. That was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. Really good idea.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah, people's got to get their stories out, and I know it
makes
people feel better. To be able to,
get that stuff off their chest. I know for me, I can relate.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I feel it took me a long time to be wanting to talk about it because I was still ashamed.
Yeah, trying to hold it back.
I am no longer ashamed. I am who I am because of the choices that I made, and I now love the person that I am. So I do. But don't get me wrong, there's always time to change. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So we actually did our own little pop up and spur of the moment live yesterday, which actually turned out really well. you can, if you go back and watch that one, you can obviously tell a night and day difference in my energy level.
But we're staying consistent.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
we're giving it a whirl.
But it was fun. It was fun. And we did our grounds with the goats.
On Monday, we were a little bit late putting it out, like not
Yeah.
straight up in the morning.
Well, that's
early
because
afternoon,
we were off work and it didn't even dawn on me. I got up and I woke Bennett up and we got up at like 6:30 yesterday morning and we went fishing and we was out there till about 10 o'clock probably.
10 or 11, yeah.
And me and Bubba were just fixing to start heading back home and it dawned on me, I was like, oh no, it's Monday. We need to do our GWG.
I was on the couch. I was just chilling because I don't get to do that a whole lot because I always have, and it's not in a mean way, I always have things to do to help take care of other people in my family. So that's what I do the majority of the time. So it was nice just to chill.
Yeah.
I hardly ever get to do that. Just lay on the couch and it be quiet. I muted the TV, everything, the whole nine.
Well, with the weather
I should have read a book though.
changing the way it is, it's bass fishing time.
Yeah, this morning it was weird. Like outside, it was like orange. It was a different hue.
Yeah,
it was weird.
It was actually really.
It was beautiful.
Nice out this morning until about noon.
Oh, he took pictures. I didn't get to see his. I seen Uncle Dave's pictures.
I've got videos of it. I actually have video of Bennett catching a pretty decent one. I just happened to be standing there on one of them. He caught 3, but he was on the other side of the pond when he caught the other 2. And then that one, which was a pretty good sized fish, I just happened to be standing right there. So I had my GoPro on my chest. I popped it up and was recording him.
David has been his person.
And then,
absolutely.
And then he popped a pretty good one, like probably almost a 3 or 4 pounder on a frog right there when we was about to leave.
So excited. Now I think he's got the go to want to go fishing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's not so boring to him anymore.
That's probably the one that you've seen a picture of as the big one. Like it was as big as his chest or his whole upper body. It was a good sized fish.
To a cool 97. Yeah. I was wondering if we're supposed to get rain. I think it showed that there's a possibility of strong winds and hail, but we should be more worried about the strong winds. So I'm wondering if it's coming this way, but
104. I'm not even sure what the temperature got up to here. It was pretty hot.
The dash said 101, honey.
101?
Yeah, that's not including the heat index.
But so you're saying it was hot in the first half of the day and then started to cool off
after it rained.
I don't think we didn't see no rain.
No, but we're supposed to, I believe.
But it was the first half of the day. It almost acted like it was going to rain, but it was just nice and cool outside, cool breeze, and it never did rain. It just eventually got hot.
Happy early birthday, Gary!
Yeah, I didn't realize it was your birthday, man. I got in there and told Mike happy birthday and
didn't realize it was also your birthday.
Your birthday as well. Happy birthday, man.
Oh, you got the AC running, sis? Hi.
Sitting in the car.
Good to see you here.
You trying to
Homestead.
Sit in the AC while he's having practice?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's stupid hot.
Mike, hey, what's going on, Mike? Did you say hi? Empty Homestead.
Yeah.
Mr. Empty Homestead.
Mr.
Mike.
Mr. Zeus. Okay. All right.
So, yep, it's been a day for sure. I know I'm going to be hitting the sack early tonight.
I'm going to probably eat a salad, not overdo it because it's so hot. I'm going to eat a salad, and tomorrow, funny story. So State Farm is the insurance company that our insurance claim is going through. And whenever I talk to them, they're like, we need to take it to the salvage monitor. I laughed at her and I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah,
somebody
I don't
needs to
think
come out here and look at this.
They still don't realize that we work at their salvage.
We work at their salvage lot. So.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing that at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, finally they're gonna come
Finally.
do the adjustment, and
They're gonna come to the house.
yeah, they're gonna, because she asked if the car still ran and drove, and we told her yeah.
Like,
So
yeah, it doesn't
so
need
she
to
said
go
we'll
there
just
and
send
jack it
a
up even more.
just
She's like,
send
no,
a
I
State
was totally
Farm dude
fine.
out to our house and
Yeah.
do the assessment.
Estimate.
Yeah, estimate. There we
Yeah,
go.
so hopefully we can get the ball rolling on that, so we can get Sis car back. So we
Yeah,
can
well,
get
it
a
won't
good
take
car.
long.
No.
Once they do the estimate and all that stuff, it usually, from past experience, it goes pretty quickly after that. It's just getting through the process of getting in there to get the estimate done. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get another set of wheels, and Sis can have her car, and everybody be happy. Especially Aunt Kara.
Kara
So
has
she ain't
been
having to. She has
the
been a
best.
lifesaver. My sister
like
has been doing
amazing. Kara,
all the running for Miracle for school, and that's coming and getting her in the morning, taking her to Votech, then going and picking her up from Votech, and then she's got like an hour between then and her next class, so they usually come here and let her have a lunch, and then she drives her up to the school. Yeah.
Kara's been amazing.
Yes.
So, shout out to Kara.
So that should be coming to an end pretty soon, Bear.
I mean, I'm going to at least tell her it's probably going to take a year now that she said that.
I'm sure she is so ready.
I know. I feel so bad for her, but it's just one of them daggone things that
it's completely out of our hands.
Everything is so expensive right now. Everything, even having two incomes, we do okay, but there's just not much extra. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else can relate to that, but just trying to.
We did have another car. We had that Toyota Camry, but it kind of just started tanking.
He was tired of fixing
right before Sis turned 16. So yeah, I was fixing so much on it. Finally, it just got to a point like whatever. So we just we got ended up getting rid of it. So it just happened to come down to where all we had was the Ford Focus when she turned 16, which really sucks because trust me, I wouldn't have wanted anything more than that child to have her car as soon as she was able to start driving.
Bless her heart, though. She just doesn't understand what it takes, and I don't expect her to understand what it takes, but sometimes I wish just a little bit because it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. We're doing all that we can do, and I know that, so,
Yeah, and then I went and bought that
junk. Pile of
what
junk.
is it? A Buick or
Oldsmobile.
Oldsmobile. Y'all seen it on one of the videos. I had it running decent, and then all of a sudden it just bit the dust. So that was an expensive loss right there.
We will be praying for him. Sorry to hear that. So I'm assuming that he's having to drive quite a distance to get to the job. And I know you just started your job.
Yeah, we'll pray. We'll send some prayers up for him.
Thank you, Care Bear. Appreciate that.
That in the morning prayer.
Yes. Everybody pray for Tish.
Absolutely.
And her son and Poochie.
What's your son's name? Tish?
I don't remember.
If you don't mind me asking, I don't remember you talking about your son.
Well, I just don't remember.
Yeah. Buy my car in 3 years when he turns 16. He doesn't need that kind of power to start out with. What kind of car you got? What kind of car is it? You got my attention, Dan. My brother's name is Dan.
Sure is. My daddy's name is Danny.
Yeah, lots of Dans everywhere. My brother's Daniel Scott. Daniel Scott Gocher.
Danny Joe.
What are you doing, lazy bum? Look at this.
What a hand.
Look at this guy.
It's my babe. Is that my babe?
He's such a spoiled little rat.
That's rude. He looks like a little greyhound to me whenever he starts because he likes to juke with me.
BMW 5.0 6-speed manual. Oh yeah, I bet that's fun. That's fun. Get it fixed. We are giving him rights to
Tristan.
work.
I like that.
Tristan.
Bless
Well, we'll be praying for Tristan.
And
I
for
like
you
that
all.
name.
Yeah, I do too. I love how you spelled it.
Yeah. Like that.
Tristan. No, Hunter Bubba. No. Sit down.
How old is Tristan? Father, put your hands on that situation. He's mighty. Yeah. Car troubles stink.
It does. He's 29.
29. About Sammy's age.
You're 10 years older than him. What are you doing?
Yeah.
David will be the big 4-0
Should be my
this year.
Sure will. Breaking out of the 30s this year.
Hey y'all, late. My sis-in-law is so dingy and blonde.
Yep, I'll be breaking out of the 30s this year, but it really don't even feel like that big of a deal, honestly, because I thought I turned 40 last year.
He's done that almost every daggum year.
Yeah.
Are you jealous?
See a video about buying an old junky car for your teen after a couple years driving it and learning find a new nice car for graduation.
I mean,
I
agree with that.
Miracle Lynn, are you in here?
No.
Say something if you're in here.
She ain't in here, honey.
You don't ever know.
She's not in here. I'm telling you, she's probably passed out. She had a late night, just like you did.
Yeah, she's probably who woke me up this morning. I just don't remember.
No, hopefully she just don't lose her house key. But yes, I agree with that, Care Bear.
Yes. Well, I just
they gotta
don't
learn, and they're going to make mistakes.
I don't know. I've already been stressing on that too. What we're gonna do for graduation. Get something figured out. I was thinking about just talking to family and seeing if we could all figure something out.
Well, yeah, she needs to have a graduation party for sure. And
well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
I mean, I don't. Be there. I didn't graduate, so this would be my first time going through the process.
I had a wonderful graduation party.
Closest I seen to graduation is watching my sister graduate, and I really was not in the picture a whole lot. I was just there. And that was back in 2000 what?
She graduated in 2006.
2006. See, the same year I graduated. Miracle was born.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Miracle was born that same year.
I graduated in 2008.
So Sissy was born in the middle of Care Bear's senior year. Yeah.
Almost towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have graduated in 2000. 2001 was my year of graduation. Well, I should have graduated. But I was a bonehead.
Yeah. I made it. I was horrible in math, but I tell you what, the teachers only passed me because I legit tried. My brain just couldn't comprehend it. Like geometry and algebra 1, algebra 2, I'd take those classes. No. It
didn't really matter. I got to algebra and algebra 2, but I was really good at math. I just was naturally good at math for some reason.
That's the way my dad is. My dad is excellent at math. He ain't good at anything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
See? And that's the way it mostly is, in my opinion. If you got decent teachers and they see that you're trying.
Yeah.
When am I still to this day, after graduating however many years ago, I have never used geometry. And I definitely don't use algebra. I use 1 + 1.
The bigger majority of the stuff you learn in school, you really ain't going to use a whole lot of.
They're just, and none of it's stuck.
I think the most important thing that you would be learning in school is history, which that's kind of flew out the window.
Yeah, my mom hated math too, but my daddy's good at it. That's for sure. I don't know about like algebra and stuff, but it says I love my mama. I
Oh,
love my
his-
mommy.
Look at him.
I love my mommy.
Spoiled rotten. Spoiled
It's okay.
rotten.
It's okay. It's my baby. Aw. That's about what I got. Sometimes I would get like a very Heidi.
Mr. Reynolds, yeah, Mr. Reynolds. Mr. Reynolds. He didn't like me. He was actually my baseball coach. I actually did play baseball my freshman year. And that was the last year I played ball. Yeah, and I miss that more than anything. That's what I really kick myself for so much, still to this day.
So he's
'Cause
living vicariously, if I said that right, through Bennett.
I miss playing baseball so much.
I like to play basketball, but I was on the ground most of the time. Like, seriously.
Basketball?
Mhm.
Yeah. Sammy was a basketball player.
Ain't that right, Ma?
I played basketball, baseball, and football, but baseball was my my sport.
Yeah, basketball. I mean, a huger, man. Basketball, it was the sport. My school didn't even have football.
Yeah, isn't that weird? So up there in
Just
Indiana, football's just not. It's just not a
Not what it
big
is
deal
here.
like it is here. I thought that was the
Mhm.
craziest thing ever. That was honestly just like mind blowing to me. They didn't even have a football field.
I could tell you a really funny story, but it's kind of embarrassing. Playing ball. All right, so before a game, mind you, I don't remember what grade, but it was probably 7th or 8th. I told my mom I wasn't feeling well before the game, and I got out there and I was running around playing, and of course I ended up on the floor diving for the ball, and this girl landed on top of me. And when she landed on top of me, I farted so loud that everybody in the stadium heard it. And then I just stood up and said, I feel better. My mom's over there dying.
And I played from 4 years old to my sophomore year, and then stupidity took up hormone intake junior and senior year. Didn't learn a damn thing. I didn't know, I wish I honestly should have learned more with mechanics too. My dad still is a pretty amazing mechanic. Like, he's really good, but I was so dumb in a sense that I just went off doing my own thing.
Realizing the impact
Yeah,
that
yeah.
things were having.
Got into partying at a very, very young age, like 15, and it didn't take long. As soon as it was like head first and threw everything out the window.
Look who's in here. You see that girl?
Miracle Lynn!
Oops, I didn't mean it.
Miracle Lynn!
Miracle! Woo woo!
Man, you need to come see us sometime.
My word.
You're always
Hardly ever home.
so far away.
Yeah. Oh, Miracle. It's good to see you here, sister.
Taught me.
I know.
Where'd he go? I missed it.
I don't even know how you moved up.
Grandpa taught me to play baseball. How'd you learn all over again? Softball.
So Tracy played
Okay.
softball.
Yeah.
Tracy did play softball.
Yes.
She was good at it.
Yes, my mom was a softball player. Miracle was actually a really good softball player. I just couldn't get her to tune in.
I just couldn't. She just didn't.
But that's okay.
Like, I'm not in the other room or anything. Now a jet engine mechanic for the DOD.
Heavy equipment.
Huh?
Heavy equipment mechanic. I worked as a heavy equipment mechanic for 8 years and operated cranes and heavy equipment. So, right on, man. So you've got a lot of knowledge in mechanics. My dad was a.
You tell me why that Oldsmobile isn't running.
What would you call it? My dad was a mechanic in the Army. He worked on Humvees. And I guess he did do like mechanic classes in tech in high school, and then he joined the army, and that's what he did in the army. He worked on Humvees and things like that.
Miracle Go-To. Did you charge your phone? See, they already know that you're horrible at charging your phone.
Yeah, that's right. That's how you learn the right way.
Look at Ariel.
She is horrible about charging that
So is he. He
stinking
has no
phone.
room to talk.
No.
No.
That
No.
I do not go hours with a dead phone.
Whenever you're going to bed
Like
and
our daughter
it's dead
does.
and you don't connect it, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm.
But I at least will have a power bank to plug my phone in if that happens. Miracle will just let, and sometimes I feel like she does it on purpose.
Not Miracle. Not Miracle.
The Life 360 don't work as long as the phone's dead, huh, sis?
Look.
I know your schemes.
Dan said, Miracle, just come join them.
Yes, do that. Sissy, come in here. For real.
That's probably why she didn't want to probably be in either.
Everybody wants you to come here.
Come say hi.
Come on down.
Come on down. Come on. Come say hi.
Come
You know
on
she's in there shaking her head at herself.
down. Miracle, please.
I never want my phone down on purpose. It's my life.
I believe that. I believe that. I'm just giving you crap.
Well, maybe sometimes. I'm just teasing. You're a good girl.
Yeah, I believe that.
Look. Even your grandma.
Yeah, come here, Miracle. Come in here. Come in here and at least say hey to everybody.
Put your head in. Say hi, y'all. Place an actual tracking chip. What about one of those air tags? Put it in her car somewhere, but then I think other people can see. I don't know. Look, even my mom's in on it.
I think that what you're talking about, Ariel, is kind of what we've got. It's like a.
But it would work without her having to charge it.
Oh, okay.
That's what
I
I'm
see what you're saying. So it would just always, and you can actually get these little, just like a little sticker, and it's GPS. They all kinds of crazy things like that.
You see that comment? She said, "Whoa! Don't be giving ideas."
There you go. That would be really cool.
Dun, dun,
That would be really. Here
dun,
she comes.
Dun, 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 dun. Come sit by your dad.
Look, Tish wants to know if you want to come on to her podcast and do an interview talking about your senior year. Why ain't you got your glasses on?
Dude, you should.
Do you want to come onto my podcast and chat about senior year stuff? You ought to do it. It's the same podcast that me and Sam did with Tish. No judgment here. Yeah, do it. That would be really cool.
It would be like a testimony, sis. You can talk about
Yeah, I'm definitely going to talk into it. Look at her. Ain't she so beautiful?
She's so pretty. We love her.
I don't like how it's inverted.
You don't like what?
How it's inverted
What do you mean?
on the still.
Wait, sideways?
No, it's inverted. Like I'm moving this way, but it's moving.
Oh,
I know,
yeah.
it's messing
It
me
will
up
throw
right
you
now.
off. That will throw you
I'm
off.
trying to show Coco's sweater or his little outfit.
She is so pretty. That would be
Isn't
really
she?
cool. Yes, she will.
Thank you, Tish. Thank you,
Sure.
Tish.
Exploded Disney
She said
circle on
sure.
the kid's phone. She can cut off the data and everything. Put limits and stuff on it. Really? Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, that would be like very helpful. But with her, really, the whole reason we did put the Life 360 on there is just because we just give her car.
Yeah.
And what's cool about that Life 360 is it literally, like, if she brakes hard, it'll alert me. If she breaks the speed limit, it'll alert me. So, and if she has a car accident, it'll immediately call authorities. Like it's a really cool app, actually.
And you
I-
guys have the premium.
Yeah,
one.
we got the premium.
Yeah.
We got the
I did that.
premium,
I did do
so-
that. Oh, yeah.
It's only like $10-15 a month.
But my Life 360 is always on.
I know.
Phone's charged.
I know. Until you pass out, that's whenever you're horrible about not
Charging it.
charging
Well,
your
this
phone is when you
weekend-
go to
When
sleep.
she was at the
This
lake.
weekend, my phone was dead like
So that's
all day long.
Yeah, I
until
know.
The next day, and I was at the lake.
Because it was like,
I didn't even bring my phone.
I
with
started
me
trying to
the
call
lake.
you at like 10 or noon, and it was saying your
Somebody
phone
get
was
you a
dead
battery
since
pack.
like 4:45 in the morning or
Or a new
something.
phone.
Your phone not working?
It works.
Like
It's
what
just
Melinda
bad.
said.
What did Linda say?
Or Miracle could talk about how annoying adults are.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. She can tell you all kinds.
You can see what the kids did on their phone. Okay, cool. So
Okay.
it would actually
Too
track.
far.
Yep.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks,
Thank you
Dan.
for
We'll be
that.
putting that on there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, for about 5 more months. I'm 18.
Yeah. I was actually getting on to her today about coming home so late on Sunday, and she was getting mouthy, and she said, I'm not 12 years old. I said, yeah, but you're 17, 12 years old. Doesn't matter. Same thing in my book.
And when you're waking us up, when the key is
I
outside,
couldn't find it.
Diddling, you didn't even move anything. You couldn't
Yeah,
have
I know.
anything.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
I took my air conditioner completely
And she
out.
walks
Oh,
up
are
and
you
down our
serious?
windows on our bedroom,
I was
just
out.
beating
I
and
didn't hear
pounding
you.
on our windows.
Bless her heart. I
Yeah.
didn't know you
Well, I have
funny.
the key on my keys now.
Yeah. Good.
So
You
I'll
just
have
gotta
it.
keep the keys with you.
What?
I feel better about you having the keys in the keychain. What's it say? I can't read it.
Talking about that. I'll be in touch soon. I would love to chat about the struggles and pressures as well as the good things of high school life.
See?
Yeah, that would be really cool. I really think
Yeah.
you should do it.
I think you really should. Tish is awesome, and she'll make you feel comfortable. Let's talk with her beforehand.
Yeah.
can
You'll
make a
do like a
project.
little chat like this beforehand, so you kind of.
Great, critical thinking.
Yeah.
and stuff.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Yes, me too.
I went on a jet ski this weekend.
Better keep track
You
of that
went on a
Snapchat
jet
and
ski?
Tic Tacs.
What?
He said, better keep track of that Snapchat and Tic Tacs.
I watch her TikToks, but I can't see anything on Snapchat.
Yeah.
That's about
I
the
don't really
only way.
post anything on Snapchat.
Yeah, and I don't really see you do a whole lot on TikTok.
Put her
Yeah,
in the
no.
hot seat.
Hot
Yeah, when
seat
you put her
on
in the hot seat.
fire.
No, that would be really cool.
Yeah, we're excited. Thank you.
Yes,
Tish,
thank
that-
you for
that
the
offer.
invite.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's going to be really cool. Yeah.
She's a good kid. Through
She
everything
is.
that she has been
She
through,
really,
she's
really
stepped
is,
out.
and she always has been. Ever since she was just little, she's just always been so
Smart.
tender-hearted.
tender-hearted, good manners. You know, she's just always been that kid that you never had to worry a whole lot about. You know what I mean? She's just naturally just a good kid.
Everybody makes mistakes, you know.
Barely.
Barely. Did you hear that?
Cool. Yeah. Cool. So I'll have Miracle get in touch with you, and y'all can figure out a time when to do that.
You just wanted me to give her your email, Tish.
How do you do it?
What do you mean?
She'll guide you. She'll reach out to you.
Yeah. So just you can text her and then figure out a time when to do it, and you use the computer. It'd be doing exactly
So
this.
See on it too.
Split
So it'll be
screen.
like a split
Oh.
screen, hers and yours. You didn't watch our?
No, I don't know what you're talking
Oh, we did our testimony with her
about. No.
like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks ago. So yeah, that'd be super cool.
So many people would love to hear it says, really.
I don't really know what I'd say.
Well, I mean,
Talk
you
about
can
your
actually
life.
just
My
between
school
now and then,
experience
like,
hasn't been very well.
yeah.
But that's okay. Just talk about it.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's okay to talk about whatever too,
Whatever.
man. Don't hold back on
Anything from
for real.
baby to now.
Yep.
Get it out. Have to
For sure.
talk about it.
Yeah, I think it'd be really good for you too.
I do too.
It does help
She's got like 2,000.
because that's one thing I can say about this girl is she is a closed book. Like trying to get anything out of her drives me crazy. And she'll be sitting there like with this expression on it. Like you can obviously tell something's like extremely pissing her off or upset about something, and you're like, well, what? Nothing wrong. I'm not stupid. Yeah.
She gets it from her dad.
No.
May I pipe in and say that?
Yeah, Linda's talking about our testimony.
Mm.
Yeah. Dan said Tish can get it out of her.
Yep. Yes, go Tish.
So I've got a lot of questions, and you're free to share anything. Don't worry about parents. No,
Yep.
that's
Don't
exactly
worry
what
about
I was
parents,
meaning.
that's
Don't
for
worry
sure.
about. I mean, you'll be 18 in a few months anyway, so.
No parents are perfect.
No,
For sure.
That's one thing for
sure. We've not been perfect. Did we talk about that?
See this bruise on my arm?
What'd you do, baby?
Ariel said a
I
good
think it's from
card
falling
player.
off the jet ski.
Oh, did you get the jet ski?
I don't know, honestly.
They're gone.
They're all over me.
They probably did beat you up.
Yeah.
So is Mike and Junk the Gems? Are y'all still doing y'all's live? I think he said he was going to be bouncing back and forth from who was the other one? It's All Grady, right? Is that the name of their channel? It's All Grady.
Channel, I just don't know. It's too busy getting ready for this one.
What's it say?
Are you talking about Cheryl?
Yeah.
Said Miracle, what's that bedroom look like? Never know when I will pop in.
It's not bad right now.
Yeah,
I
it's
rearranged
really not.
it, actually.
She did. She
She did.
rearranged it.
At
She
like
made
2
it look-
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
It was
this is
full.
what's crazy. So I went to bed at like 10 o'clock, and she's laying in there, lounging around, and then I woke up for work at 6 o'clock the next morning and go in there and it's completely rearranged. Funny.
Yeah, that's because I drank a Red Bull at 6 o'clock at night.
Mhm.
Yeah. And said, don't let her fool you. She's a criminal kingpin running a chop shop when she's not home. Oh, she got my blood in her. She can hide things very easily. I wouldn't doubt it. No, that's one thing I can say for sure is she's a night and day comparison to whenever I was 17.
Just
In a good way. In a
Yeah.
very, very, very good way.
It was night your day.
yeah.
Yeah. Faux show.
Love her.
Yeah.
We raised her right. And Sammy's been helping raise her since she was 5,
5 or 6.
right? 5 or 6.
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
I think 5. I don't think she was quite 6. She's about to turn 6 when we first got together.
Yeah.
And then because when we first got together, as y'all know, I moved to Indiana in 2011, right at the end of 2011, and we ended up getting an apartment up there. And I remember Miracle actually came up and spent the summer with
Yeah,
us.
she spent a month with us.
Yeah, came up with this first summer in our apartment. She was a little bitty.
Aunt Kara did tell me not to drink that Red Bull.
Oh, that one night?
Should've
Yeah, that's
listened.
right.
At
Yeah,
least my room's clean now.
she had me buy her a Red Bull that night she rearranged. And I told her too not to drink it. Save it until the morning.
I was just thirsty when I woke up.
My little sister
Oh,
used to do
yes.
that, rearrange your room so when you walk in you trip on something. Yeah. 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 It looked like a completely different room.
Or when you open up the door
Within
and there's
4
something
hours.
blocking it, it comes back and smacks you in the face.
Yeah, the way she had it rearranged the first time, you had like this much space to open her door into her bed, so you got to squeeze into her. You can do something about that, man.
I don't know how many times it come back and hit me.
Me too.
That's right. That's right.
Read the comment.
And like Dan said, you guys have had experiences in life that helped you raise her right. And I 100% agree with that. And like I said before, during our testimony and stuff, like I know that I was on a really bad road at the beginning of her life, but I made sure that she knew who Jesus was, and I implanted that in her. Even though I was far from where I should have been, I always made sure to plant that in her when she was little. And I remember getting phone calls about how she'd get up in the morning and jump on a church bus and go to church when she was 4 or 5 years old, which, yeah. So like I said, I done right as far as planting that seed in there as early as possible, for sure.
We changed our lives when she was 10.
Yep.
I try to get
Yeah.
my siblings to do that now, and they freaking won't.
Yeah, it's hard, but I mean, it's not
different now.
hard.
It's different.
But if you just talk about it as much as possible when you're around them,
I talk about it a lot, but I want them to start going to at least my sister to get
Yeah.
a little friend group to
yeah,
go to church with. But it's so different now.
Is it?
Yeah, because whenever I was Peyton's age, when I was younger is when I went to church, but she's had a phone forever, so she don't even care about running around with friends and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Because she's it's just technology.
Yeah.
Ariel
I
said,
promise you,
y'all
the
are
more you
doing
talk
so
about
much
it,
better
eventually she'll
in
turn.
your live. No silence, more relaxed and confident in speaking to subscribers. Mazel Toy. How do you say that? Mazel Tov?
Mazel tov.
Mazel
Mazel
Tov.
tov.
Okay. Sorry. I told you I didn't graduate high school for this awesome accomplishment. Awesome. Thank you, Ariel. We appreciate that so much. You are awesome, Ariel.
It's pouring? Where's it pouring at?
It's pouring at your house. Where are you at exactly, Dan? He's in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma City, or on the other side of the city.
Okay. So you're more up like
Choctaw.
around Dale City, Choctaw.
East of Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad it's raining. I can't wait for it to
Well,
get
cool.
cold.
Yeah, I'm ready for it to hit down here. Hopefully, it's moving this way, which I'm sure it is. It's probably moving from like it normally does. Comes out of Texas, comes across Oklahoma City, and then it'll hit us down here. Yeah. I seen a YouTube video the other day, and it was talking about like the worst cities in Oklahoma. And believe it or not, Oklahoma City was 10 on this specific ranking. Oklahoma City was number 10. Tulsa was number 1 for the worst, most unsafe cities in Oklahoma.
That's Grandma's car wash.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Low 80s coming this weekend.
Nice.
Hopefully it's low 80s coming this weekend and like no rain. That would be good fishing. Yeah. I don't care for Tulsa either, Dan. I would much rather be
but we work in Tulsa.
out in the woods somewhere. Yeah. Our job is in Tulsa. It's honestly a big part of the reason I'm so excited about this move to Kentucky, because I'm just ready to be away from cities and just, yeah, I'm just ready to be out in the middle of nowhere and just live. It's exciting. Wrong. She said wrong. Not coming from Texas. 54 days straight over 100, no rain. Wow, man, y'all haven't had one cool off. I think I remember hearing you say something about that earlier. 54 days straight over 100 degrees where Melinda's at.
It has to be a drought, especially with the heat.
That stinks, man.
Not good for crops. Anybody that has a garden.
Yeah, I'm sure all of your grass is probably just completely fried and dead, isn't it?
Bye, guys.
That stinks. Because even our yard, and we've even got a little bit of rain here and there, and a little bit of cool weather here and there, and our grass is, it's like it's been cooked. You seen that video? My last video where I was cutting grass is almost like cutting grass in an Arizona desert. It was just freaking dirt balls everywhere from pushing the grass or pushing the mower across no grass, basically.
I'm going back to my room.
Okay, love you. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
So we'll have her get a hold of you, Tish. That's a super good idea. I'm so glad that you mentioned that.
Yes.
I love that.
She needs to.
Yes, and that would just be cool to have too. Love that idea.
Have it forever.
Yeah, I need to. I'm going to talk to Miracle because she's worried about having things to say, but she can take this time too and just kind of think and go jot things down.
Right, she needs to
jot some notes down.
write her stuff down.
Yeah, that's such a cool idea. I love it. Thank you, Tish, so much. I'm excited about that. Oh, there's Mike. What's up, brother? Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, boy.
The big 37, right? 37.
Woo. I told Dave that I thought he was more close to your age than he
yeah,
you were mine.
I'll be 40 in November.
This little guy, he must just be exhausted. 37.
37.
I hope you've enjoyed your birthday, Mike.
Yeah. And then tomorrow
I love you, Care Bear. Talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, is Care Bear out of here?
Yeah,
bye, sis. Love you.
Love you. Be safe. Tell Bubba we love him.
So they were saying that Gary's birthday is tomorrow. Is that correct? He was in here earlier. I think he was
he
bouncing
probably went back. Yeah.
Yeah, he was bouncing back and forth. It's all Grady and us. So he's probably not in here right now.
What a ham. What a ham.
Yeah, this has actually turned out to be a pretty good live.
I'm glad that she joined in.
Yeah.
That made my night. It really did.
Yeah. Yeah, Gary's tomorrow. I know. Super cool. So really good buds, and that birthdays right after one another. That's super cool.
Mike, you're 37 in one day in England.
37 and
oh,
okay. So it's the next day. Yeah.
Look at you, Ariel. Took us a minute. Critical thinking. Yes, you do, for sure. Our yard is so dry that whenever that water starts hitting, it's splashing up on like the bottom part of the car. It looks so gross.
Yeah, but that would be a really good idea to go out there and just kind of get a soapy rag and just rub it down real quick and then let the rain rinse it out.
If it rains, I'm going and playing in that rain. Is what I will be doing.
Yeah.
When
was the last time we seen rain?
I don't know. It's been a minute.
Has it been a while?
I bet Dad was in the hospital. It was the time when I had Mary's car.
Okay, so it's been a few weeks. A few weeks. Not too awful long. Definitely not 54 days.
No.
But,
going. Okay.
In the summer heat. Yes, that would be. That's a cool idea.
We're in Sapulpa, West Tulsa area.
Sapulpa.
Almost right off Route
We are
66,
on the
right
right on the east side edge of Sapulpa. So
of Tulsa.
right next to us is Town West, if you're familiar with that, West Tulsa. So actually,
Like Sand Springs is right next. Is the next city over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sand Springs, and then Tulsa, and you go Skytook.
Mike asked you if you ever did any fantasy leagues.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
We're doing a family fantasy. We did our draft a couple weeks ago, and yeah, we do it. We've done it every year for about 4 years now, and it's super fun.
I
And
think you won it. Was it last year or the year before that?
year
Did you win
before
it?
I
Yeah.
won. This last year I didn't, but this year I got the 4th pick, and the 3 people in front of me, crazy as it sounds, did not pick up Patty Mahomes. So I got Pat this year. This will be the first time in 4 years that I've actually been able to pick up Pat Mahomes. He's a big point scorer. What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
That's a definite big 25 points a week at the least.
And thank you, Tish. We enjoy. I love listening to you and the guests that you bring on thoroughly. I really do.
Yes.
I hadn't been into YouTube like I've said before, but I tell you what, I have gotten more into it within probably the last month or so, and I'm trying to support people. I'm trying to support pages, but while I'm trying to support, there's a lot of things that tug on my heartstrings.
Yeah.
And it's been an incredible thing, like opening up my mind. I was so closed off to it, okay?
And I've been trying to get her to get into YouTube forever, but it took us starting to get a little bit of traction and start growing for her to actually start getting a little more.
It just wasn't my
involved.
kind of. I never watched it. I would watch music and that was it. But thank you, Tish. And then, yes, Bennett Steele is close to us. I remember, I can't tell you where because I don't pay attention.
Where?
Bennett Steele. Dan said that he worked for Bennett Steele.
Okay, yeah, we're right across the street, basically.
Oh, yeah, and that's right off the
Bennett Steele's right off of Francoma Road,
right
over here.
I thought it was right off the turnpike.
It's right across from. I worked at Bennett Steele for a little bit,
Yeah.
years and years ago, but it's right across the street from Mannheim. Sapulpa Auto Pool. Yeah, sure is.
I thought it was off the turnpike. We're gonna have to take the turnpike.
And they may have more
They may
than
see it
one
from the
location nowadays. They've been around forever.
I just remember always seeing the sign and thinking Bubba Bennett, and anytime we had Bennett, we'd drive by there and they'd say Bennett. There's your building. Only reason why I can remember it.
Yeah, just looked at the yard the first time since it started. It hadn't rained so much in the short time the yard was holding water. And it's sand. Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
It's
and
coming
was
down.
Really getting down.
We got windows to try to roll up, brah.
Right, so I'm in 2 leagues. I was picked 3 and got Patty in the 2nd round. Crazy. Good. You're smart, man. And I'm not just saying that because the Chiefs are my team and Pat's my boy, but that is literally hands down the number one person you want to grab when you're playing fantasy. I promise you.
I'm pulling up the radar.
And we play Thursday night, 2 more nights, but I just got a notification, or Sam did, right before we started live.
That's true.
Hopefully it's a hoax. But they are saying that Travis Kelce extended his knee. Oh, that's not good, man. How do you do that? How do you do that 2 days before opening season? You know what I mean? You got to be careful, dude.
Yeah, honey, it is coming. It is definitely coming our way.
Dan said, Bills. Maybe we'll meet you in the playoffs again. I mean, I'm sorry we're going to have to knock you out again, but maybe we can play.
We've got, let's see. And as it's coming this way, it's getting bigger.
Going down the road and looking new Earth location. Shots from drones helps a lot. Huh. I haven't. Have you checked out our aerial shot or the aerial shot?
He thinks it's funny.
Aerial, checking the aerial. I never even honestly thought to do that.
Well, I bought him a drone at one point that had a camera on it, but he don't know how to drive it or fly it, and it just gets all tore up. But
It is, man. That honestly does really bum me out.
But they're still a good team.
Hopefully he'll come back
just
though
one
pretty
person.
quick.
I'm sure he's not happy about it. I'm
Oh
sure he's
my
pretty ticked
goodness,
off.
I can only imagine how he feels. I just watched them do live interviews yesterday, and Kelsey did an interview, so it must have happened yesterday evening. That's horrible, dude. But that's okay.
7.
That's okay. We've still got
Oh yeah, the premiere. The premiere tomorrow is at 6.
yes. Y'all don't miss the premiere that I've got. Our first premiere.
It's so cute. It'll make you laugh.
Tomorrow
I
at
promise.
6 p.m. and we'll be in here in the chat while y'all watch. And I'm excited for y'all to see it because it's really good. It's really good.
We'll be chatting with you.
You say, we're gonna make the move to Kentucky. We got to get together for this.
We would love to.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds absolutely like a plan.
You got like any museums and stuff your way? I've really been wanting to go to a museum.
Yeah, that would be cool. Don't they have like a cowboy museum up there in Oklahoma City? Seems like I remember them having like an old western like cowboy style.
If you'd be interested in anything like that,
That would be really
just come
cool.
your way and hang out.
Yeah, everybody's excited to see it. Yeah, the big premiere tomorrow.
Next time you come over, Mama T, will you please bring your wand? I keep forgetting to ask you.
Yes.
My hand is burning.
Okay, guys. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it so much. And, yeah, get in touch with us, Dan. We can get something planned up. Maybe in the near future, we can go hang out and maybe even go get something to eat or something. I don't know.
We'll figure
Just
it out.
hang out. Yeah, that sounds like a super good plan to me.
Yeah, love to meet
So,
you.
all right, y'all. Every one of you are so amazing. Ariel, Mike, Tish, Dan,
Mama T, my
Melinda,
Melinda,
all of y'all. We love y'all so much. Y'all are so amazing, and we
Thank you for
will
standing by us.
catch you on the next one. We'll talk to you in the chat tomorrow in the premiere. So be there, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. for the premiere. All right.
45th Infantry and the Science. Oh, Science Museum.
All right.
Sounds fun.
Love you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Y'all are amazing.
Bye.